So it is dinner time. I'm gonna show you how to make this really good. Kind of like how you would see it at a restaurant, chicken and rice or chicken and broccoli, but we're gonna do it with the chickpeas. You will like it.
So I love this recipe because it's quick, it's easy, and it uses my favorite cooking equipment, sheet pans. So the biggest thing then is, since you're not gonna be using a stovetop, is to make sure that you really season your food very well. So I'm using paprika, I'm using salt, I'm using garlic powder, onion powder. I always think of these 3 rules: salt, fat, acid, and then you can add heat or maybe something sweet. So if you saw, I put some apple cider vinegar to my chickpeas. For the broccoli, I'm going to go a little bit with less seasoning because I'm going to combine that with the chickpeas. So just a little bit of olive oil and then a little bit of sea salt.
Okay, so now that the broccoli and the chickpeas are in the oven, I'm gonna work on my sauce. I already have some rice in the Instapot. The sauce is gonna give it that flavor without having to add a whole bunch of extra processed stuff. It shouldn't take too long, so we'll make that. It's gonna be a combination of sriracha sauce. The base is actually gonna be soy sauce. I don't have soy sauce, so I'm gonna use coconut aminos. If you're allergic to coconuts or have nut allergies, you can use soy sauce. Then I'm gonna add a little bit of sweetness with the juice of orange, a little bit of honey, and then I'll also add in some ginger, garlic powder, and a little bit of sesame oil. I don't have rice vinegar, so I'm going to use apple cider vinegar. And again, the instructions and all the measurements for the recipe should be down in the comments. And then I almost forgot. Of course, I got to add the cornstarch so it can be nice and thick. So it's going to be the sauce is going to give you that like restaurant takeout vibe. Without having to add a whole bunch of sugar and a whole bunch of processed stuff and a whole bunch of salt, but still having that flavor and still being very, very quick. So one advantage to using sheet pan meals is that during the downtime, you can clean up the kitchen. So then when dinner is ready, the kitchen is clean. I love stovetop meals, but the problem is I feel like I'm always rushing, and then after I finish eating, I gotta clean up the kitchen. So if you want to maximize your time, I would say a big benefit of sheet pan meals is that you can clean up while things are in the oven. So the broccoli, I just took it out. It's pretty much cooked through. It's where we want it to be. The chickpeas are gonna go a little bit longer because I want them to be a little bit more crispy. And then we're gonna finish it in the sauce. So while the chickpeas are finishing up over the next 7 minutes or so, I'm gonna try to straighten up the kitchen. So let's do it. Look at that. So you can see it's pretty, looks nice and brown. That's from the paprika. And then the broccoli, isn't it? No color to that. So now let's go ahead and add it.
So don't do this, okay? I let this pan heat up a little bit too much. And so when I pour the sauce in, it's bubbling. We don't want that. Oh, be very careful. Make sure it's like on a medium heat when you do this. It's okay. I recovered it. I stirred it up. And then I add in my chickpeas. I added my broccoli. And I'm really just trying to combine the sauce to get every nook and cranny. Oh, that dropped, but we're going to put it right back in. To get every nook and cranny of the vegetable, of the chickpea, get that covered in the sauce, because that's where all that flavor is going to come out. Another quick tip, pro tip, is to cook rice in your Instapot. I love to cook, but I still don't know how to make rice well. It's either too mushy or it's not cooked all the way. So I'm just being honest. And then on the side, I'm gonna put the broccoli and the chickpeas. A big part of it is not just the taste, but how things look. So when you go to a restaurant and you get the chicken and broccoli, I'm a fan of the sesame chicken. They put the sesame seeds on top just to give it that look. So when it comes to the table, you really want to eat it.
I didn't realize I didn't have any scallions, so that messed everything up. But let's go for the taste test. I already know the sauce tastes great because I tasted that before we put the chickpeas. I tasted the chickpeas by themselves, so this should be pretty good. But just want to give y'all, let y'all see what it look like. It hits the spot because we didn't get the broccoli too soft, so when you put it in the pan, it finishes it up perfectly. The sauce is what brings it together. I think y'all will like this a lot. So you get your protein from the chickpeas, you get your fiber from there, you get your fiber from the broccoli, you get flavor with the sauce, but it's not any added processed sugar. It's actually sugar from honey and then also from the orange. And then you're adding in ginger, that's gonna help with inflammation. So thanks for watching the channel. Let me know in the comments if you want other recipes for me to try. We're really all about just showing you how to make healthy recipes that will taste good, be quick, and help you get to your health goals, right? So Thanks again for joining. I'm Dr. Shayla Nettie. Thank you for watching Cooking on Purpose Health. I'll see you on the next video.